Good morning. I'm starting a new vlog. It's picking up right where my last vlog ended, so that's kind of fun. I'm currently finishing editing the vlog that is up now, I guess. It's Thursday. It's super windy and rainy outside, like super loud. We have palm trees out front that are kind of hanging, and the wind is so like strong that the palm trees smack the window and it keeps scaring me. But it's currently 6:30. The baby is sleeping. I'm gonna try to edit as much as I can. Hopefully I can finish it. To be honest, I feel like I can. I woke up early because I'm preparing myself for going to work. I'm going back to work this coming up Tuesday. It's coming up very soon. But it's okay. It is what it is. You know, I'm praying it goes by fast. I'm going to be teaching the last week of February, March, April, May. Obviously, we have spring break in there. Conferences, which means short days. May is like a fun month. I'll be packing up my classroom because I'm not returning next year. So, it's okay. It'll be okay, I tell myself. I think it's going to be overwhelming. I talked about this at the end of my last vlog, but just pray for me, okay? I appreciate it. Anyways, I'm currently editing that video, and I was also creating like babysitter information. Obviously my husband's gonna be watching the baby the days he's off, which is Monday, Tuesdays, and sometimes Wednesdays, which is nice. He's gonna be with his dad, spending time with, and my husband gets to spend time with him one-on-one, because obviously when I've been off, I've been the main caretaker because I'm also breastfeeding. So my husband hasn't really had that challenge of caring for him solo, so that'll be fun for him. And then the Wednesdays that my husband does have to go to work, my aunt's work schedule has changed to where she has Wednesdays and Fridays off. So for sure we're gonna have her watch him Wednesdays because we have church Wednesdays, and she lives in town, which makes it easier for me to drive into town from work and just pick him up on my way home because she lives off the highway on my way home. And then Thursdays my mother-in-law is gonna watch him, but she lives out of town and it's in a different town that I work in, so I kind of have to be driving around a lot, which is already a bit overwhelming for me and my husband because the baby doesn't like being in the car. If one of us is in the back seat, obviously we can entertain him, we can feed him, we can give him his pacifier. But if it's just one of us in the car, it's gonna be a lot of crying, and that overwhelms both of us. So we're trying to minimize that. So my mother-in-law is going to watch him on Thursdays. If that doesn't work out with the baby, my family has offered many different ways to help with that day, but we're going to test it out and see how it goes, because my husband works very far away, like about an hour away. We live in California. He works about an hour out from where we live right now. He claims 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes in the morning, because he leaves like at 3:30 in the morning. But on the way home, with everyone coming home like at 5:30 p.m., he gets traffic. So it's about an hour, maybe longer even. And he started to carpool, which is nice because it's really financially efficient. But if he takes the baby, he might not be able to carpool as much. And also, the baby's going to be waking up at 3 in the morning. And I really don't want to mess with his sleep schedule on top of him probably crying the whole way there. Not the best experience for the little guy. That's why we're both very hesitant about Thursdays with my mother-in-law, just because of all that. Again, we'll see how it goes. Friday, again, either my mother-in-law or my aunt. I prefer to keep him in town, less driving for me and my husband, less travel time for the baby in the car with him screaming his little head off. He also gets to sleep in a little bit more because I would be dropping him off and I don't have to leave at 3 in the morning. I leave a little bit later, so it's a big transition. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate your prayers. But as I was saying, I was making babysitting information. Let me show you. I think this is the teacher coming out in me, but milk measurements in English and Spanish, sleep schedule. I'm gonna do like guidelines, kind of like rules about like screen time, what he likes to play with, what you can do with him. He really likes going outside. It might be common sense, but it's been a while since my aunt and my mother-in-law have had kids. So I'm just doing this just in case. Also, if there's an emergency, you know, there's stuff here to help him. So I'm making this, which I think is definitely the teacher me coming out. But since I uploaded all the videos, I'm going to start actually getting the little details. So I'm going to be here doing that until the baby wakes up. I finished editing and uploading my video. I'm just waiting for it to export onto my channel. I already made my thumbnail too, so I'm just waiting to post it because I exported it twice and it's not showing up. So I'm just gonna let it, maybe it's taking a while, I don't know. But I'm just gonna let it do its thing. The baby's still sleeping and it's 8:45, which is crazy. But I think it's because it's so cloudy and dark that the room isn't getting that much light, so he's sleeping in. And I'll take it. I might even lay down and rest a little bit too. Watch, as soon as I lay down, that's when he's gonna wake up. The video is now up, finally. The baby is also up. Good morning, Santi. Hello, baby. He's so happy that I'm actually thinking about changing him into his February outfit and do his February photo shoot because we haven't done that yet. And he's super smiley. So I might do that. I was gonna wash the dishes, but I think I'm gonna do that first, now that I see how smiley he is with the camera. I got a red tablecloth from the dollar store when I got those balloons, the heart balloon that I was supposed to use for this photo shoot, but if you watched the last vlog, you know what happened to that balloon. My husband gave me flowers, and these were in the flowers, so maybe I can give it to him to hold. I just have to watch he doesn't put it in his mouth. I'm gonna try with the living room lighting, and then I might turn the light off and do the lamp cozy lighting. We'll see how they turn out. I have been trying this Moby wrap since he was a newborn. I think we actually have it. I think because I have him high enough, he's actually okay. He's a little bit fussy right now, so I was going to try and walk him outside. I can walk him like this now. Yeah, maybe we unlocked the carrier. That would be awesome. So I just needed to tell you guys that. People always ask me, how come you don't use a carrier with him? And I always say, because he's not held high enough. Like, usually before, his head would be like lower in my chest area. But I sit it tight enough to where he's like how he likes it. So maybe we can try this out and go for a walk. Yeah, you want to go in? Let's see. I don't know. I still need to brush my hair and go change my pants. So I'm going to try to do it with him in here. I'm not taking him out. I just mastered this, I think. Yeah, that'd be crazy of me. So let's see what I can do. Good morning, my sweet, sweet friends. Today is Saturday. I think I maybe recorded one clip of Friday. We are having a tough time over here. The baby hit 4 months yesterday, and he's just, I thought he's been fussy, but no, it's moved to a whole new level of fuss. Like, I guess it's like he can't get comfortable at night. Like, I get him all set for bedtime, he calms down, he falls asleep, I put him down his bed, he's good. And then maybe 20-30 minutes later, he's screaming out of nowhere. Like, it sounds like he's in pain type of screaming. So I do the same thing. Usually, if it's after I just fed him and put him down, I just pick him up and rock him back to sleep, and he's good to go. And goes back down to sleep for another 20 to 30 minutes. And then he wakes up again screaming bloody murder. So that was what Thursday night looked like. Mind you, my husband has to wake up really early to go to work, like 3:30 in the morning. And so from 8 to 11, it was that. Me waking up, putting him back down. And obviously, because it was so long of him waking up and needing to put back down, there was some feedings in there, and he would eat. But then when he started to refuse the milk and start to wake up more and more, I was ready to throw in the towel. Just the consistent lack of rest to the point where me and the baby were both crying. And obviously, my husband couldn't get the sleep he needed. So I called in the big guns, aka my mom. And so she rushed over, picked up the baby, took him home so my husband can get sleep, and I got some sleep, but my mom had to drop him off the next day. So we woke up I woke up at 7. But when he left at the night, I couldn't go back to sleep. Like, I was awake from having to soothe him so much, which is so weird. I kind of in my head, compare my baby crying to like when your alarm goes off for work. Like for me, when I'm awake before my alarm clock, I feel okay and like, hey, maybe I could get up and start doing things. But as soon as my alarm goes off, all of a sudden I feel so tired. I don't want to get up. I don't want to. I don't want to get up. I'm too tired. I want to go back to sleep. I want to hit snooze. Isn't that weird? I don't know if anyone else feels that way. So when I hear my baby crying, if I'm awake before my baby, I feel that way. I'm like, "Oh, I can get up and start doing things." As soon as he starts making a sound, I get so tired. I'm like, "No, I don't want to get up. Not now, please." Isn't that weird? Anyways, I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. But how does that tie into what I was talking about? The baby was here crying, and I felt so tired. When he left, I was awake basically till 1 a.m. because I was so alert from having to feed him, wake him up, change his diapers, cool him off because when he cries, he gets hot. And obviously, right now, where we live in California, there's been freeze warnings. We don't live where it snows. But there's been freeze warnings and there's been ice out because it gets so cold. So we have the heater on, but not too hot because he gets so sweaty. So I've been cooling him down because he was crying. When he cries, he gets sweaty. So I was awake, that's the point, until 1 a.m. on Thursday night. The next day, my mom dropped the baby off before work, which was earlier than I would have liked. But my aunt's off on Fridays, and so her and my cousin, because I guess it was President's Week, was also off. Her and my cousin came to hang out. I took a nap. I cleaned a little bit while they were here and they watched him. Showered, did all the things I usually can't do when it's just me and the baby. So that was really nice and really fun to also be with them because I haven't really seen them in a little while. And then in the evening time, my uncle and my mom came to hang out. I went to my mom's house around 7. The grumpy, fussy, screaming like he's in pain came back around. And I said, "Peace." Well, I'm leaving him. My husband came and picked me up. He said hi to the baby, hung out like for 10, 15 minutes, and said bye. Came home and went to sleep. And I got some good rest. I woke up at 6:50, which is crazy. So I tried to go back to sleep, but here I am. It's 7 now. I think I'm going to do my Bible study and then start to get ready to go back to my mom's. Today's going to be a fun day because we have Galentines today with our young adult church group and fight night with the fam. So those are the two big things. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now about going to work. Mind you, I haven't lesson planned at all for the week I go back. And it's Saturday, and I go back on Tuesday. I have no idea where they are curriculum wise. I lessons planned up until March, and I should have took a picture of where they were gonna be when I come back on the lesson plan book I left, and I didn't. So maybe on Monday I'll text my co-teacher to kind of just get an idea of where we're at. But I have no idea where they're at, so I'm kind of just gonna be winging it. But we can get into that later. It's Saturday. I don't want to talk about work. And the nerves are pretty low. I'm sure as the day approaches, we'll get the Sunday scaries. I haven't gotten those in a long time, but right now I don't really have them, but I'm sure they will come. So we're going to get into it. Taking a moment to show you how far we have come. I remember when the year just started and I was already looking at where I would be when I'd have to go back to work. LOL. And now we are almost there. We've read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and for the New Testament, we read Matthew. So we're in Numbers now and Mark. Isn't that amazing? I am praying March goes by fast because of work. That is known to be the longest month of teaching because there's no holiday breaks. So we're in it for the last stretch. Anyways, I'm not going to think about work. This is my time with the Lord. I'm going to read Numbers 1 through 2, Mark 3, 1 through 9. Good morning.
Cuckoo.
Uh-oh. We are on our way to Galentines. We just got a pizza from Costco and the cookies from Costco because we wanted it. So now we're going to the event. She's reversing. See ya.
Pulling out a Costco parking lot be like.
Seriously.
Yeah, so he like actually, like if I
Where
where
should I do this? Right here?
he would have died. Like, no, he would
Crazy, the craft that she gave you, I have the marking for it. But before that,
So it's a candy dispenser.
Yeah, it's bothering my business so cool.
This kind of looks hard enough to sit around.
Good morning. Today is Monday. I did not vlog as much as I would have liked on Sunday. It was honestly a busy day. So much so that I was so exhausted when we got home that when the baby fell asleep, like, I fell asleep too, like, for the night. And that was my first day missing my Bible reading. But it's okay. Today I'm going to catch up. I'm not going to fall behind. Today is going to be a very busy day, though. I have my emergency lights on. I'll get to that in a little bit. But today's going to be a very busy day because it's my last day to prep for my first work week back. A lot to do. So much so that I haven't even really mentally gone through what I need to do. The baby's in the back of the car. We are currently at the mechanic that my husband's car has been at since basically I've been on maternity leave. They've been trying a lot of different things and nothing is really working. So I got a letter in the mail from the dealership that I got my car from. And they had this loan termination program where they will terminate and take my car and I can get a newer car. So I was going to throw it away because I was like, nah, I love my car and I'm almost done paying it off. But my husband saw it and said, wait, what if they take my car even though I didn't buy it at your dealership and we can get out of this pickle? Because as you know, I've been carless, but I'm going to need a car when I go back to work and he's also working. So this was a pickle jar that seemed like we'd have no way of getting out. I've been praying over the situation and maybe this is an answer to the prayer. If they take my husband's car as it is and take his loan and we just get a new car, that is God. And I'm putting that real time right now. I'm not going to accept anything other than that. if they try, because I don't want to get scammed, okay? The only way out of this pickle is if he doesn't have to attach that car loan to a new car loan. You know what I mean? Especially during this financial transition of me becoming a stay-at-home mom once the school year is done. So, real time. If we get a car today, that is God, and I could start crying thinking about that because I thought this pickle was never going to end, that we'd be stuck not being able to fix this car that I do not like because my husband bought it without really my consent. He did that on his own will, didn't pray about it, spontaneous, did it on a day that took him out of church like maybe 2 years ago, and I have hated the car ever since because it was a decision that went against me, our family, and God. So this is obviously all of that coming back. These car problems, the finances that we've had to put into this car. It's costed us a lot of money trying to fix this car, and it's still not fixed. Like, it's all coming back to him. And obviously it's affecting our family. So if this all works out, that is God. So we're waiting for him to get his car so we can go to the dealership next and see what they say. Allegedly, they say they can work something out, but we aren't trying to get scammed. We already prayed about it. If it's meant to be and it's God's will, nothing can get in the way of that. Nothing. And if it's not, it's okay. There's something else in store for us, and I'm fine with that. I have peace with whatever happens because I want it to be God's way. We want to do it the right way this time. So, all that to say, waiting for my husband to get his car so that we can go to the dealership. After that, I don't know what we're going to do because I don't know how long we're going to be there. Right now it's 9, but I do have a lot to do. Not only do I have to lesson plan, I want to grocery shop and meal prep for the week because I don't know how my sleep schedule is going to be, and I don't want to have to wake up earlier than I have to in the morning to meal prep, especially when I have to take the baby to my aunt's house before work. That means I would have to wake up even earlier. So I would like to go to the stores. I would like to meal prep. I would like to clean out the fridge of food that's not good anymore. I would like to catch up on work emails. I would also like to edit this vlog. That's a lot of stuff to do. And later my uncle's going to come over when he's off work to do yard work with my husband because with the high winds, we have palm trees in our front yard and the huge leaves were broken off and smacked against our windows and stuff. And we have weeds. It's been raining a lot, so we need a front yard cleanup. So I'm hoping I can do that. I think I kind of just listed out what I'd like to do, and so I need to mentally process like grocery shopping, meal prepping, cleaning out the fridge, lesson planning, catching up on emails. But yeah, this is gonna be a big change. I feel better about it because on Sunday I went to a baby shower in between services, which is why Sunday was such a busy day. I would have liked to get more video footage of the baby shower because it was so cute, and I won a prize, but I had the baby and he's kind of a handful. It was really loud, and when he's in loud places he like does the little pouty face and starts to cry, so it wasn't the easiest place for me to record is what I'm saying. And I don't think I vlogged that much for Galentines, but I'll do my haul later of what we did and what we got. But anyways, morning service, baby shower, out of town, had to drive back into town for evening service, went home for the baby, he fell asleep, we fell asleep. So I need to catch up on my Bible stuff too today. That didn't make the list, but it needs to be on the list. Hi, baby. What are you doing back there? Why is your dad taking so long? His dad is taking forever. Why is your dad taking so long? Hopefully he hasn't been trying to call me. Nope. So yeah, baby shower yesterday. It was my coworker's baby shower. Yeah, we're friends. So I got to see my other coworkers. I saw the principal there and the secretary there because she's close with them. And seeing them and being able to talk to them and kind of talk to them vulnerably about like what I'm nervous about and stuff, it made me feel better. We all know it's going to be a hard transition, but the principal has shown support for me and to take it slow, so that's what I'm going to do. I haven't told them that I'm not returning next year. Only one of my coworkers, because I'm closest with her, she's my age, she's also having a baby. She's also Christian. We got hired the same time and had the same mentor teacher, so we were just destined to go through this process together, but she's the only one that I've told, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to talk to the baby, maybe go to the back seat and entertain him, because I don't know why this is taking so long. But I'm probably gonna take you on the ride today since it's gonna be cray cray. So see you later.
Good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good.
How come they didn't do it? I am uploading my footage for this vlog. It's been about a week now. I just completed my first week back to work. It's Friday. I have a whole vlog coming out about my day-to-day going back to work. And let's just say it's an emotional roller coaster. But that's gonna be for another video. I wanted to come on because I don't think I talked about or mentioned Galentines, like the game we did where we all bring an item and we dump it on the table and you grab and you get what you get. But I wanted to do a haul, and so that's what this bag is. What I took was hair clips. Oh, I need to give these. I was in charge of taking cups, but we didn't use them, so I didn't give those to my mom because they're hers. I took these type of hair clips because a lot of the girls in our church have long hair or thick hair, so I purposely looked on Amazon for these big clips. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen some of the girls at church wearing them already, and it came in different colors from Amazon, like white, like a matcha green, this is brown, like pink and purple, this color scheme. So this is what I brought, and someone else brought a cup with a straw. Someone else brought this pen, scooter pen, super cute. Someone brought those mirrors and brush things with verses on it. So mine says, hate what is evil, cling to what is good, Romans 12:9. I should put this in my backpack. Someone brought these hair clips, which is good for Hawaiian Day at school. Someone brought hand sanitizer. Someone brought these to color, which is cute. These pens, there's a bunch of different types. This is so cute. I don't even know where to put it because I just like to look at it. Bible highlighters, I took 2. My sister brought these. Score! This chapstick lip balm, which I've been needing, but it has like a little mini applicator up here, like a honeycomb wand looking thing. Cute. It's been really windy, and I watched my vlog and I'm like, dang, your lips are dry. Like chapstick girl. Socks. My socks are owls, and they look like squishmallows, but I don't know if they are. Which is funny because I was an owl girl in middle school. Y'all know the vibe was there, so this is full circle for me personally. Someone brought everyone these packs of candies. She's so good at giving gifts. I love her for that. She's so good. Someone brought a mirror, and someone brought a baby Jesus. I forgot. I'm gonna put this in Santi's room. And we have some more pens. I got a black pen. Boo. Out of the whole color array. And this for the cross coloring thing. And also someone brought gift bags to put everything in, which was nice. So that was the haul. I also needed to hop on here because I don't think we debriefed after the car dealership thing. Yeah, that happened. And I talked on here that if that happened, that's all God, bro. Like, what? That doesn't make sense to me because his car was so messed up and he owed so much money on that car. He bought the car when the cars were like expensive, and now the car prices are dropping, and his car had a lot of problems, and they took it, paid off his loan, and with our credit score, we were eligible for that car. Never in a million years would I think we would get that, but he works for Tesla, so he gets a lot of benefits and discounts from it. It lowers our insurance, our car insurance. We don't pay for gas. We also don't pay for charging because of his work. So with the financial decisions we're trying to make, it seems like it would be beneficial for us in the long run, and I'm really hoping I am, because that's how he conveyed to me. And he's the numbers guy. I trust him with our finances, even though I don't know if I should, but he knows our situation, and so I pray that he's making the best decisions for us. And he did the numbers and calculations, and I just trusted him, and that happened. I haven't been in it that much. I've only been in it maybe twice. He takes it to work, and I've been at work, so I haven't been riding in it. I don't think I'll drive it. It looks way too confusing. It feels way too fancy for me, but truly a blessing and a testimony to God. Like, I know my husband needed to learn from that, and I think he did. I pray he did, because I don't want to go through that again. You know, it affects the whole family and all of our finances, so that's a big testimony and a help from the Lord, and I'm so thankful for it. All that to say, I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed my last weekend on maternity leave. It's definitely bittersweet. I can't say I survived the first week back. I do miss being with the baby all the time. The days go by way faster though, because I'm non-stop busy, which I guess is a good thing, because I get to get closer and closer to summer break. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.